So, cancer has kind of stripped me of everything that I guess I felt like defined me. Between your looks, so of course your hair, your eyebrows, your eyelashes, your skin. My skin looks very different. And also like mentally, I was always a very detail-oriented, focused person, very organized, and between the stress and the drugs, it just kind of has this effect on your brain to where you can't focus. See, I first found the lump last year in my left breast, and I really wasn't too concerned about it because my mom had a breast lump removed when she was 32 that was non-cancerous, and several other family members had the same problem. So I kind of put it off and didn't really worry too much about it. Cancer was never a thought in my mind. And then I noticed that the breast lump started changing, was growing and getting harder. And so I went to a doctor, and she sent me to get my very first mammogram and ultrasound, and then which led to a biopsy. The biopsy was the hardest day. You're very exposed, laying there on the table, and a doctor is basically, drilling down into your breast with this very long catheter type thing. And at the end, he told me he was very concerned. And I asked him why, and he said that he was 90% sure that it was cancer. And I was absolutely shocked. I was only 36 and very young, and it really makes you evaluate what's most important in your life. Is it important for you to get upset about something small? It's not as important anymore. You learn what's important through this process. I think that's been the biggest thing for me, is to not fret about the stupid little petty things, but to look at what's really important. What do you really care about? So I finished with chemotherapy about a month ago. Still kind of on the mend, still not 100% yet. Still, get pretty tired easily and that sort of thing. And let's see, surgery will be in about a week and a half, and I'll have double mastectomy, and they'll remove some lymph nodes as well. Recovery time will be about like a month. I think I said a month for recovery. And then I should be able to start radiation treatments after that. It's definitely made me evaluate who I am as a person and what actually defines me. Why do these things define me? And of course, I'm going to lose my breasts. I'm going to lose, my ovaries and fallopian tubes, and just kind of these things that kind of define me as a woman. And it really made me take a step back and look at myself, and I was like, that's not what defines me. Breast cancer is not who I am. My hair is not who I am. My breasts are not who I am. So you have to kind of take it in slowly. Take it one step at a time, one day at a time. Don't think too much into the future. And you do slowly kind of get used to things. It is extremely difficult. But at the same time, you grow through the whole process. You do. You grow through the process. You can't just think, this is awful, is the worst thing that's ever happened to me, because it probably is. But at the same time, it's going to grow you and to develop you like you've never imagined. Like you're just going to be so strong by the time it's all over. And yeah, that's what I want to say.